risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black, we're from Tigerland.
Tigerland, home to the greats for a century. Come with us as we look at the magic moments in the history of the Richmond Football Club. The men and the matches. The hard men, the high flyers and the sharpshooters. Meet the players who grace the Tigers Hall of Fame. The immortals from Dyer through Hafey, Bartlett and Burke. This is Richmond, and these are the magic moments that have made the Tigers roar.
Oh, we're from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black, we're from Tigerland.
We're at Southby and Barnes, pushed away by Weightman and Southby. And Southby goes high. Look at this one, too high.
For the short pass towards Patterson, but it's over his head. Hart's at the back of the pack there, so too is Bustle. In comes Patterson very strongly indeed.
Get out of trouble once again as the ball goes to the wing position now on the member stand side. Players overrunning it, it's Crosswell with it. Crosswell, oh, he's nabbed. No, it's called play on. Crane gets the ball across here, and there's a blue on down there. Look at this.
Here, there's a chance for Perry in there once again.
Royce Hart gets his kick, puts it back here. Racing it is Billy Gungan. Oh, boy, he's met very solidly.
It's in towards Dowsing. Dowsing, oh, lovely anticipation.
Through there, loses possession of it. Oh, Barry Pascoe caught one there. He's on top of the ball and enabled Richmond to get out of trouble. Oh, blimey.
A little more experience. Through, they come. Francis picks up. And it's going to be Collins free. You called it right. Whoa. And the kick going in towards Michael Green, who takes the mark at centre half back. Whoops.
Kick by Morris, goes towards the half back strength. Palm comes out, knocks the ball away from Canal. But Canal will get the free kick. He's up in front, gets it down, it's taken by Barn. His kick smothered. Coming in. Andrews is in, they're all in. It's going to be, look at this going on out here. Quinton now in the scene. And Parsons going for his life, didn't want to be in it. Players are laid out, people are laid out everywhere. One of the nastiest scenes I've seen in football for years. I don't know how that started. I was just giving you the half-time score. We're just about to close down. And now all the police on the scene, spectators, officials and players. I can see Graham Richmond, the Richmond, oh, I'd say president, but one of the Richmond top officials in there. Being pushed out of the pack now. Police trying to break up this very sordid incident at Windy Hill. Mel Brown holding his hands up to the crowd. If that's a gesture of victory, I don't know whether it's good or bad.
And it's still to relieve the pressure. Kicks towards Quirk. Oh, Quirk went to play on too. He was playing on and he was met fairly and squarely by Mike Patterson.
Well, Mike, I think it was more his own momentum. Oh, look at that.
From the bounce in the centre, it's forced forward by Jones and then Hall, taken by Kane. Kane's kick straight across the ground towards the wing, where it's Crane and Walsh. Both players lost in position. Walsh beats Crane, who drives the ball further down the ground and finds Carter. Ooh. Carter diving down, and a good mark taken by the young Richmond Rover. Carter playing only his second game. Carter's on the half-forward line, goes for the short one where Sheedy, from left unattended, slipped. Taking plenty of time. Kick. It looks good. It'll be close to the line. It might even be through. It is through. It's full points. And the score's a level with that goal from Sheedy.
The bounce. Jones tried to hook it in. Jones goes to the ground. Here's a chance for Stephen Ray. Pushes the ball in front of him. And in comes Walsh. Walsh and Stephen Ray doing battle there. A chance for Carter. He pushes the ball around towards Sheedy. Sheedy's down and getting a free. It's on its way. It's swinging around. Looks pretty good. He's put it through. No mark. A chance here for Richmond to get out of trouble once again as the ball goes to the wing position now on the member stand side. Players overrunning it. It's Crosswell with it. Crosswell, oh, he's nabbed. No, it's called play on. Crane gets the ball across here, and there's a blue on down there. Look at this. There's another one. Oh, this is the first quarter of a grand final.
I think Walls is down, Mike. No, it's Jesaulenko. Jesaulenko.
Royce is a tough one. The ball to be bouncing. Look at the players around that. Oh, goodness me. Anyhow, there's the kick now, coming out towards the half-back flank on the member stand side. A chance here for Sproul, once again, who's playing well. Sproul, a hand pass across to Kevin Sheedy. Sheedy steadies. There's his third. Dixon has time to steady. His kick going to the half-forward flank on that outer side. Jesaulenko's there, but Stewart. Oh, fantastic. A jaw's all right.
Jones and Roberts of Richmond this time to compete for the knock. Jones in front, gets the ball down, but it's taken now by Stephen Ray. Ray's kick down forward. Green coming across, it's punched away, but it's been paid by umpire Robinson. The kick from Green. Full points from the bounce. Jones was up high, forcing it forward. Sproul comes through. So too does Dixon, but he couldn't take possession of the ball. Woods there. Francis Burke intercepts. He runs into the centre of the ground. A long kick from Burke up towards half forward. Coming across, it goes straight past the pack. Barn grabs the ball. A hand pass on to Carter. And Carter puts it right through. Full points indicated by the goal umpire. 5-6 Richmond, 5-3 Carlton. As Southby with a magnificent kick right back to right into the centre almost. Coming across is Stewart and Hall. Stewart takes the ball, steadies play up for the moment. A long kick by Stewart down towards the pocket, where it's Southby and Barnes, punched away by Wade and Southby. And Southby held high. That one too high. Southby's a little seedy too. He's very seedy. I'd say Southby does not know where he is at the moment.
Oh, well.
2 points between the sides. As Roberts is up in front, gets it down, it's taken by Baum. His kick smothered. Coming in. Oh!
He's gone. Well, you saw it. You don't need any comment from us.
Green coming back to take the knock. Jones is there. They jostle for positions. Jones gets the ball down. Croswell tries to burst through the pack. Can't do so. Jones' kick is smothered by Hart. And Hart will get the free kick. Hart receiving a push in the back then. Royce Hart. The kick from Hart. Full points. The real captain's goal. Ray with the kick. Long kick by Ray down towards the forward pocket. Baum was up, couldn't take the mark. It comes through towards Sheedy. Southby comes through, gets a punch forward. Almost Baum coming in, getting into the goal square. And Bartlett's there. Kick off the ground by Bartlett. He'll get a free kick, Bartlett. Bartlett will have the free kick right in the goal square.
Be 7 points in just a few seconds. There it is. Couldn't possibly miss that. Back in the centre, Ian Robinson bounces the ball. Players move in and up they go. Green is there, gets a tap away. Sproul runs into Crosswell. It's a chance for Sheedy to drive the Tigers forward. A nice hand pass over here towards Walsh. The Tigers playing good football now as the ball goes down towards Baum and Southby, but Hart cutting across, getting away from Dool, takes the mark. He's almost against the boundary line. some 55 metres out, and what's he done? What did I tell you? He's put it right through. Walsh gets an awkward bounce of the ball, and through comes Burke. Burke of Richmond, a long one, down forward once again, almost to mark the Barn. Barn scores it out. He's put it through. Richmond keeping the pressure up. They know that once they relax pressure, Carlton will whip back with a couple of quick ones. Michael Green, nice kick. Oh, it's a beautiful kick, not a nice one. Here's a go for Roberts. He's only about 20 metres out. A straight kick will do, and it was. The triple Brownlow medalist runs in, it's on its way, and it's a goal after the siren for the Tigers.
Right into the goal square. It's a lovely kick from Walsh, right down to the teeth of goal. The pack up, coming out was Hart, who couldn't quite get to it. Royce Hart on the ground, he'll get the free kick, only 12 metres out from goal. Kick from Hart, right through the centre.
Into attack now as Sproul puts his boot into it. It goes down into the pocket. Up they go, no mark to Baum. Stewart pushes the ball down. Baum gets it over to Stephen Ray. Ray to Stewart, and Stewart puts it through. McGee's kick, oh, it's a nice one to the half-forward flank on the member stand side, and the big whale goes up, he marks, gets it over to Bartlett. They're keeping the pressure right on the Tigers. Down forward, the pack flies, no mark, taken by Stewart. Stewart swings it out, puts it through, that's his third. From the half-forward flank on the member stand side, kicks deep into the forward zone. Waite knocks the ball clear, in they come, it's Wayne Walsh with it, almost takes the umpire with him. Walsh kicks in, and he's put it through.
A number of Richmond players could have had the opportunity. Sheedy, a long kick from Sheedy, driving the ball right back up again, and Baum there again. Neil Baum. Kick from Baum. Right through. That's his second.
Fowler very coolly kicks that ball to the wing position. Sheedy is waiting there. He's met by Chandler. Sheedy recovers well. Kicks to the half-forward flank on the member stand side. Mike Green comes out there. Traps the ball in soccer fashion. A hand pass by Green. It'll come off. Hart pushing the ball in front of him. The siren goes. Siren goes. Richmond are premiers for 1973. Richmond are premiers, and what a beauty. And the final scoreboard there reads Richmond 16, 20, 116. Carlton 12, 14, 86.
The roar as Royce Hart brings out the Premiership Cup. Hart holds the cup aloft. And it was a tribute to both sides.
Hello, Tommy's got one of his mates who came formal today. Over to Royce Hart. Here's trouble for the Blues. Look at Hart go. Kick down forward. Barmer's there, but look at the opposition he's got. They fly, and it's a mark Richmond's way to Hart. On its way, it looks pretty good from here.
Royce Hart was the champion centre-half forward of his era and was the linchpin in Richmond's quartet of premierships from 1967 through to 74. He was nabbed for the cost of a couple of shirts and a suit, and he was a bargain basement champion. Hart absorbed heavy punishment and was unbelievably fair, but when he was on fire, Richmond was explosive. One of the great marks of his time, a superb left-foot kick for goal. He would twice win the Tigers' best and fairest, and in back-to-back seasons 73 and 74 would lead the club to the premiership. His game tally of 187 was restricted by the knee injuries that finally led to his retirement at the age of 29. One of the greats, Royce Hart, inducted into the Richmond Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is. Green to Sheedy. Sheedy, oh, beautiful pass for Hart. Look at that.
Who's playing well. Sproul a hand pass across to Kevin Sheedy. Sheedy steadies. He didn't get a good hand pass, but he butters up well, and finally it's taken away by Sheedy. One of the Tigers' very good players.
Scratch the sophisticated surface of football, Supercoach, and you find the yellow and black blood flowing in the veins. Kevin Sheedy was the beating heart of Richmond over 251 games from 1967. He fancied himself as a centre-man, but ended up in the back pocket to the dismay of a string of quality rovers. Tough as nails and not the most polished of performers in the beginning, Sheeds developed into one of the most skilled players in the game through sheer hard work. A star in Tigers' 3 premiership sides, a best and fairest, and ultimately captain, Sheedy has continued his quest for football perfection as one of the game's longest serving and most decorated coaches. He is honoured as Richmond's assemble its Hall of Fame.
Sydney lead by 4 points.
And Chris Nash is coming off for the Tigers, and Chris Bond coming on.
Gee, big ball here. Hepburn under pressure, holding the ball against him. Play on. Richardson in the pocket, goes for goal. Looks pretty good. It's there. Richmond in front.
But again, it's kicked back towards the half-back line, towards Broderick. Cries for him to get it into the middle. He's a left footer as he gets it back again. In towards Richardson. Yes! Will be. There's 11 points if they could go in with a 17-point margin. It's just going to make it that much tougher for Footscray in the second half. But he's got to kick it. 25 metres out, 45-degree angle. He has kicked it. Brett Hill kicks towards Wine, but he's beaten by Gale.
Brilliant mark, that.
Away he goes to Broderick. He had a quiet start, Paul Broderick, but the boy from Camberdown has come to life as Richardson marks right on the goal line. This to make it 2 goals the difference. And he does.
Got a couple of runners, but the sting really gone out of the Tiger camp now as Jakovic comes over the top to effect the spoil. Naish gets a hurried kick down towards full forward. McIntosh chanced his arm, and Richardson will probably make him pay.
Campbell, who they now, or go short. Sets it up. They'll compete about 10 metres out. Richardson floating in on the angle.
Pumps the ball deep to the goal square. Some pushing from behind from Ottens. Chance for Richardson. Quick snap. Kicks a great goal. He spears inside 50. Richardson over the top. Takes the mark.
It's a big move. It can just be a sensation to watch Richardson at times. Slings a hand pass back towards Moore. Kelvin Moore right on the boundary, pulls it back, and a great mark is taken by Richardson. There's got to be an optimum time.
His return today, 4 goals for and 1 out of bounds.
Oh, Richard. Tiger hopes riding on this kick. Richardson comes in, doesn't let them down, gets the goal.
Kick headed in the Brown direction. Richardson. Top mark, right on the reverse angle. Richo for 3. It looks pretty good. It's there. Tigers in the front.
Beautiful back. There's the short kick. Oh, they've turned it over. Richo for 10. Yes, he's done it. You are the man. Mathew Richardson. He's a superhero tonight for the Tigers.
Payton up against the General, taken by the Wizard. Long, and look at this kick. Long, it's going to bounce. Oh, he's goal, the Wizard.
The back there was Cloak going for the big grab, couldn't get it. Now Roach spins out of the pack, a snap by goal, it's good.
Puts a hand pass up looking for Wiley. Tapped over around a couple of players by Wiley. Good football by Wiley. Now he screws it goalwards. It could even be a beautiful goal. It's a great goal from Wiley. Great piece of play. Puts a high kick up. Malarkey in the front position gets it down. Monteith grabs it. It's a great goal by Monteith to bring up his third.
Over the top, Cloak, some spring there, knocked on by Smith, taken by Mitchell, some speed here. Look at him go. Michael Mitchell, a third bounce. He's running towards the 50. Oh. He wants to kick a goal, no question about that. Watch this.
Do it.
I want a goal, Michael Mitchell says to himself.
Oh, great effort.
Where's Hogg? He's the danger man. Spiral punt. Monkhurst is dropping back. It may clear the pack and bounce through. It has. So Kellaway directly in front.
They're chanting his name, the Richmond crowd, as he comes in to kick.
For his first goal in senior football, and it's good.
Oh, look at him. They've come from everywhere. Oh, what a sight in football. Look at this.
Bad bounce there for Allison. Comes back Richmond's way. Here goes Peter Wilson on a gallop. Takes it right up to the 50. Oh, he might kick it himself. Nobody came towards him. What a goal by Wilson!
On the chest of Rogers, but not paid. Bond. Mathew Knights. Go Mathew Knights, say the Tigers fans. Can he kick a goal? Mathew Knights! It's there! The Tigers have got there first.
9 touches, Denham. Fantastic goal. 3-3 to 1 goal. Knights from the centre with 1 bounce. Takes O'Connor on. Could he squeeze another one? Let's go. He's close. He's got it. Sensational.
That's his opponent, Denham. You really have to do as much as you can to keep hold of it. Struggle for position around the middle of the ground. Gale, now Mathew Knights. Every time Richmond look as though they need something as a lifter, it's Knights. Can he kick his 4th, 3rd goal? He gets inside, well inside 50. This will bring the house down if you don't mind, umpire. It's a goal to Mathew Knights.
Bring around, be highway robbery if they
Be a big steal, do you think? Well, Michael Gale's got the football. He's going to put Richmond right up to the goal line. His left foot kick will put the ball in the square, and it bounces over for a goal. Magnificent kick, Michael Gale.
Down towards the 2 once again. Roach tried to do it with the one hand. The other could have been held. He's recovered this time, got away from Malarkey. A snap at goal. What's it like?
Mossop and Lee. Lee got the one down. Bucket goes there to Welsh. He shows a lot of pace to get away. Fires for the goals. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It could be a goal. It is a goal.
By name and nature, over the head of Bartlett. Has he got the speed? Eves is there. Look at Bartlett. Hungry into the goal square. Snaps. That's another one. Well done, Kevin Bartlett.
Off the hands of the pack. Young, will he get it inside the boundary line? Boundary umpire says OK. He's running out of room. Tries to make space. Snapshot of goal. That's pretty good if he's got it. It's through. Great shot.
Centre of the ground is Bullis with a paddock in front of himself. Woods trying to close the gap. Bullis, well done. The hand pass pretty slick for Gale. Made it tough for him. He tapped it in. Bullis followed up. Don't tell me Paul Bullis might kick a goal. Good effort. Great goal. Wow, how about that?
Let's see what he can do. Lining up for his 7th goal. Torpedo punt by the look of it this time. There's the kick. It's a beautiful looking kick too. Oh, it's a magnificent kick. Very, very close to the goal line. I think it's touched through though. It's a goal. A goal by Michael Roach. Well, what a goal.
And he boots it over the centre half forward position, looking for Roach. He's got the mark. A beautiful mark.
Michael Roach was Richmond's best full forward of the post-war years. The inaugural winner of the John Coleman Medal, he also was twice leading goal kicker in the VFL and 7 times for the Tigers. He was a beautifully balanced and deadly accurate kick and would become the 2nd Tiger to kick 100 goals in a season. Disco played over 200 games and the lad from Tassie would kick 607 goals and became a member of the 1980 Premiership side. That year he also received All-Australian honours. His goal kicking for the Tigers is remembered with the annual awarding of the Michael Roach Medal to the leading goal kicker for the club. Michael Roach is inducted into Richmond's Hall of Fame.
Now who'll end up with this ball? Here's Michael Pickering and Weightman rattling this one. Weightman strolls into an open goal.
Powell just about throws it away. Minagola, a knock off.
Oh, well done.
Weightman a goal.
He was called the Flea, pesky and irritating and hard to get rid of. But boy, could Dale Weightman play football. Courage, skill and handballing flair marked his 275 games with the Tigers. Honours came aplenty to this boy from Mildura. 5 years captain, a member of the 1980 Premiership side, twice best and fairest, and 3-time All-Australian. 20 times he represented the Big V at the highest level, and he won the Whitten, Simpson and Tassie medals. Not bad, Flea. A mighty player, a great bloke. We honour Dale Weightman as he is inducted into Richmond's Hall of Fame.
Grand final 1969, Carlton versus Richmond. Your commentators, Michael Williamson, Alan Gale, Ted Whitten. Your director, Alf Potter. Dean of Richmond won the toss and elected to kick to the Richmond end. Richmond into attack. There they go down forward. Here's a go. A mark, but I think a free kick might have been given before that to Eric Moore. Moore of Richmond in the first seconds of the match. 20 yards out on an angle. He kicks. It's swinging around.
Tremendous crowd.
Carlton want to score badly to be in this game. There's Bartlett, Northey going up for the ball. Sometimes it's on to Bartlett now. Bartlett from centre half forward. Punt kicks for goal. Finds Billy Barrett. Unattended. 2 yards out of goal. 1 yard. Couldn't possibly miss this. He comes in for a drop punt. It's a torpedo punt right through the middle for another goal to Richmond.
Up he comes, a drop punt. He's going to make the distance. No, it's just dropping short. Up they go. No mark. Players scrambling around there, and it's forced through.
That was a free kick, Butch. Richmond's way. Richmond's way, I would say.
Oh, there's something in that back. Oh, he's obviously telling Watson he's grabbed somebody around the neck, or somebody was grabbed around the neck. Point blank range, only a yard out. There's another one for the Tigers, right through the centre.
Well, that's a handy lead now.
No, what it is.
About. Go along with that.
Oh, don't be a pimp. The throw-in takes place. Up goes Nichols. It goes to Northey. His kick is smothered. Barrett comes through. Barrett fires.
And Richmond are getting the advantage of it, mainly because Carlton is struggling. They're struggling overall.
There's his kick. It's a beautiful torpedo right up into the teeth of goal. Rawlinson comes out unattended and takes the easiest of marks on his chest. Is blowing from one side to the other. He comes in. He elects for the punt kick. Oh, it's beautiful kick. He's made no mistake about it. Right through the middle.
There's a great battle going on. Dick plays in that lot too. Through comes Francis Burke. He's in the centre. Kicks down towards centre half forward. The ball bounces. They all miss it. And in comes Northey. Northey into an open goal.
Paid the free kick, Mike. Paid the free kick to Northey after he'd kicked the ball.
Kicking to the Richmond end. Dean won the toss and elected to kick down there in the first quarter. It's on its way. It looks pretty good from here. It's right through.
Yeah, gives them a lovely lead now, Ted.
Kicks a high one to the edge of the goal square once again. The ball is knocked to the ground. Taken by Jackson. He's in terrible trouble. He's held. Play on. Jackson still going. He's being pushed. He still goes. He's grabbed. He's taken to the ground. Play on still. Oh, umpire Jeff Crouch giving the men every opportunity. Hart takes it. Hart deep down and Billy Brown will mark. Brown plays on straight away. Here's a goal. Look at this.
Oh! Did he show some courage? Oh! The only thing they could have done was hit him. I know it looked bad, but he's given a 15-yard penalty here. Barrett getting whistled around. It's a bottle.
Moore's put it through.
Here's the kick. Jones and Nichols. Jones in front. It's hit down towards Collins. Collins grabbed it. That's holding the ball. Brown to take the free short pass. It's out to Barrett. Barrett streaking for it. Marks. Oh, and shouted to the crowd. Oh, he's on at a cute angle. There's that kick. Look at it.
That's his third goal. Billy Barrett. Play on his own.
Dick Clay is on the half-forward flank. You heard Teddy Whitten sing out. He saw the move coming, and Clay has marked on the half-forward flank on the member stand side. The lead from Moore. The ball goes high. The players move into it. Ronaldson's there. The ball comes to the ground. Taken by Gill. He loses it, however. Picked up here. Hand passed across towards Roach. But Northey comes in. Northey snaps. It's through. Gallagher to take it. He's in the back pocket on the member stand side. Takes his kick. Plenty of Richmond fellows there. Jesselenko, oh, he's up there, but taken by Bartlett. Bartlett blazes away in the goal square. Look at that! On! Oh, in the goal square. Now, I don't believe umpires should touch players.
One, right and the Tigers roar.
Carlton players looking pretty weary as Richmond come home like trains. There's a kick down forward. Silvani still trying. Hart went up there. Bartlett!
He's delirious, Bartlett. Look.
Pennell now out to the flank on the outer side. The players set themselves. Nobody over the mark. Francis Burke was in that lot. Silvani's got it. Silvani struggles it forward. Taken by Crane. Crane swings around. Gets his kick to the half-forward flank on the outer side. Jackson's in front, but who's it again? Richardson, the mark, and Richmond are premiers 1969. Richmond premiers 1969. And the final scoreboard reads Carlton 8-12-60. Richmond 12-13-85. And there's the presentation of the cup by His Excellency to Roger Dean. Well, 12 months ago, it was John Nichols holding it aloft.
Has there been a greater legend in the game of football than this man? The fearsome Captain Blood, the mighty Jack Dyer.
Just in the corner of your eye comes a sight that you've learned to fear. Coming in fast at 40 knots with a look of savage fire. Captain Blood, the infamous Jack Dyer.
Over 312 games, John Raymond Dyer divided packs and loyalties. You loved him or loathed him. 6 times the club champion, he became so big that they named the medal after him. He played in premiership sides, was captain coach for 9 seasons, and was at the helm for 3 more after he retired.
Jack Dyer.
Make up your mind, you little pie. Are you a man or are you a mouse? Get off the ground, take your screw back home. I'll grind you into the mud. Says the voice of the pirate, the infamous Captain Blood.
16 times he played for the Big V. He captained his state, and in 1996 was accorded the game's greatest honour when he was named as an inaugural legend in the AFL's Hall of Fame.
It's a man's game, the tough guy says, and he gives you some good advice. Make up your mind, you little pie. Are you a man or are you a mice? Get off the ground, take your screw back home. I'll grind you into the mud. Says the voice of the pirate, the infamous Captain Blood.
You give him some lip and he gives you his hip, followed by a smack in the mouth. Your nose is gone, it's moved to the west, and your collarbone's gone due south. Now you just ask his little mate Lou, who's never been a liar. You are never safe from Captain Blood, the infamous Jack Dyer.
Well roved, Tivendale again, popping up everywhere. Long ball inside the 50. Graham went back, fisted away. Brown looks back over his shoulder, snaps and gets the goal. Everything was calculated.
That is as good a goal as you'll ever see. At breakneck speed, has to sum up where he's going to put it. I tell you, you can do them when you slow up and whatever, and sometimes you can do them instinctively, but at top speed, he has time to think where he's got to place it, and this is just pure talent here from Nathan Brown. Mark Graham did the right thing. Tried to angle the fist out of the ball out to the boundary line. Couldn't get enough on it, a little bit unbalanced. But that goal just speaks for itself.
Not to mention the crumb. Now the Tigers are starting to move the ball quickly into the forward line. Brown from behind. Couldn't take it. Harley. Brown makes something out of nothing and can kick a goal. It's going to bounce through.
Oh no, confusion reigns.
Now the goal umpire is just double checking which side of the post may be. James Rayleigh's given some advice. I think the 2 fingers are going up. He's got 4. Up go the 2 Calicos. And there was a passage of play where the Tigers moved the ball quickly into the forward line again. Got it to a contest. There's nothing wrong with getting the ball to a contest. And there's a great snap. Let's have a look what the goal umpire was a little bit concerned about.
Jolly got the tap, but to no one in particular. It was picked up by Kane Johnson for the Tigers. Inside 50, Brown almost took the mark, then turns onto the left boot. Have a look at this for a kick. Brown has kicked an absolute beauty. His second, and the Tigers are back in action.
Just stayed at the back of the pack, didn't he? And well, probably thought when the ball left the boot, I'm going to have to go for this in the air. Stays down, the big pack moves forward. Watch this one come in. Pack moves forward at it. He's last in line. He's the only one who keeps both feet on the ground.
Matthew Whelan, you've got to say, you are playing on arguably the most dangerous player on the ground. Don't go leaving your man and jumping up into a 6-man marking contest and leave him on his own. He has to learn from that lesson.
The only thing was it was a positive error. He at least tried to attack the ball, but a bit of temperance.
And Ty Zantuck has it. 65 out. The chip kick is a beauty. And the Tigers worked that absolutely magnificently. And Nathan Brown will line up on the boundary line. Brown plays on, goes onto the right boot, has a shot at the goal. It's coming back. The Tiger fans like it. His first shot at goal is a magnificent one, and the Tigers hit the front.
The boot, if you don't put it right in the middle of the top of the foot.
The wrestle on again. Fletcher. Brown, if anyone can keep off from anywhere, it's Brownie with a bit of magic. And the Tigers are back in front.
Hit the ball correctly off the foot. That's just an inherent thing. Yet Brown instinctively accepted and unloaded within the space of 1 full second.
That's all right. Off the ground, Brown has kicked a miraculous goal. Brown has conjured something from nothing.
Well, that gives the Tigers something to shout about, and more importantly, gets them back within 13 points. Nathan Brown, something from nothing indeed. It's just a good lesson there at those boundary throw-ins close to goal. Don't just stand under the pack, be on the move. Brown was on the move. Braden Tallis has done a pretty good job on Nathan Brown up to date, but around the goals, he's dangerous.
Down there, he's found him, Jess. It's a good pass, and Weightman's got the mark. He'll run to an open goal and fire. That's good. That is good. That's the first goal of the Tigers at the 5-minute mark. McCormick watching Roach very closely. Beautiful mark for Roach. Outmaneuvered him completely.
Too tall, Lou.
Could be a little bit suspect with that fire. The kick is okay. It's another goal to Richmond, so they... Lee got a knockout, but not a good one. It's finally pushed out the bar. This looks dangerous on the boundary line. A goal coming up. It's a goal. They're in front by 5 points. Knocked out by Leeds, dominating those bounces, or those ball-ups at the moment. Oh, beautiful play by Wood. Back it goes to Kane. A long shot for goal. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. No, that's a goal. Well, Cloak finally forced that down to Jesse. He's doing a great job on Billy Pickett as we see Kane send the ball back looking for Roach again. He's got it. What a great mark.
Right now he's lining them up.
And has put it through for another one to Richmond. Strawn tries to get it to a teammate. Eventually goes to Francis Burke, and Strawn gets it back again. Tries a short pass in towards the centre wing position. Jeff Rains is there. He's a speedy character, and there's no one within 10 metres.
Tries a short pass up towards centre-half forward. Not a well-directed one, but it does find Robert Wiley eventually, who fires at the goals. Wait for the goal umpire. That's a miraculous kick from Wiley. Full points. Yes, he's on top of Carlson at the moment. I'd agree with you there. Can't kick it as far as Jimmy Jess. Into the goal square. Cloak! What a mark! David Cloak. 12 metres out from goal. Let's see how that one is. That's 4 points. 1 goal to Richmond.
Kicked the ball back there looking for Jess. This time it's Byrne at the back. Couldn't hold the mark. Gets into a bit of trouble. A wild hand pass. There's Welsh crashing his way through the pack. He's pulled to the ground. Umpire called play on. Ball knocked out there from Weightman over to Rawlings. Back it goes now. A chance for Kane to have a shot for goal. That's good. That's goal number 2 to Kane. They're running one over the top of the Magpies. There's a box on at the moment.
That was the most vital duel of the whole match. Good long kick. Bartlett on his own. Oh, and a 15-metre penalty. Magro jumping right into him. The umpire Bill Della right on the spot. Good umpiring. Foolish tactics by Magro. And then Weightman broke away while Jess was worrying about the fight, while his opponent was. That's a goal.
Ball back across over towards that half-forward line. McCormick in front, couldn't hold the mark. Wilno spins out of the pack pretty well. Gets a hurried kick back there towards Dacos. Dacos, oh, beautiful block. He's in trouble there. He goes for a hand pass. Olsen spins away nicely. Down he goes. It's a bad one. And this gives Smith the lead and he wants out. It goes to Bale, but he's got it. And have a look at the latitude that Morris is giving him. Fair dinkum. He's giving him 14-yard start.
At least.
Unbelievable. Now chance for Bartlett's 3rd goal from about 40 metres out. The shot. Not a bad sort of a kick for the little champ either. A goal. Playing a very effective game there in the ruck.
He's well on top of Moore at the moment. Mark Lee, veteran, and he's put it through for goal number 4 to Kevin Bartlett. And he's well on the way to breaking the record of number of goals kicked in the grand final, which is 7.
He hasn't played a bad game since coming on the ground. I spoke too soon. Over to Ronnie Weir now. Ducked his head, lost the ball. This allows Welsh to chip in there at centre-half forward. Go up there towards Cloak, and he's got the mark. That was a bad hand pass by Wilno that time. And shouldn't miss this one, David Cloak, and this will make it worse for Colin if he's successful. And that's what he is. Knocked out by Lee again. Rawlings will go for a hand pass over to Wiley. Bounce right, he's running to an open goal and fires. This looks bad for Collingwood. It's through for another one. It's goal number 2 to Wiley. Ball comes down to the little Weightman. A quick hand pass out to Mulder. Ran into trouble, but got it back to Weightman. They're backed up beautifully today, that defence down there for Richmond. And once again, it's Mervyn Kane. Well, you could pick plenty of good players for the Tigers, and there's a nice mark as he outmanoeuvred Byrne that time. Wiley to go clear and shoot the ball up there towards Cloak. Cloak's in the position, couldn't hold him up. There's another goal coming up to Cloak now. No worries about that.
Looking for Cloak. Cloak takes the mark. Play on, says umpire Bill Della. Cloak does just that. The big fella gets in the top gear and away he goes. A long shot at goal from the big Richmond forward. That looks a pretty good sort of a kick to me. Another one to the Tigers, and they go further ahead. 4 goals to David Cloak. To Terry Smith. Long kick by Smith down towards the half-forward line. Bartlett and Moore. Out it comes towards McCormack from Young. McCormack looking for a hand pass. It goes to Weightman. Back and turn the chest. Running into an open goal. Another one to the Tigers. Lee. Big fist to the ball, looks for Bartlett. Has he found him? Doesn't bounce too well. Now it bounces up into his arms. Bartlett, unselfish to Rawlings. Rawlings fires at the goals, and that's another one for Richmond. Good play by Bartlett.
Oh, look at Billy Picken jumping up before he accepts Malthouse once again. A hand pass to Strawn, a long one over there to Wiley. He's away. Goes for a pass to Bartlett. He's got it. Bartlett at centre-half forward, and I'll tell you what, this fellow hasn't been a bad percentage player either. Kick by Bartlett, it's a long one towards the goals. Cloak flying, he's got the mark. David Cloak coming in for goal number 5. And that's where it is, right through the middle. Long kick looking there for Roach and Cloak. Oh, Bartlett again has a chance for a goal. Number 5, I think he's done it. Yes, he has, the little champ.
Welsh tackling well. Kink going through. Welsh is still there with him. Kink had to get rid of the ball in a hurry. Kane over to Lee. Great job from the big ruckman today. Close to best on the ground. Rains is at the right half forward now. Decides to go back and take his kick because Byrne was standing on the mark. He couldn't get away. Jeff Rains kicks the ball long as usual. Cloak the high flyer! And that's the shot as David Cloak comes in for it. 10 metres out, almost into our camera lens. All clear. 18 minutes gone in the final term. Olsen for Collingwood. Mervyn Kane. Kane goes for a pass, looking out there for Monteith, who's made good position. There's no one near him. A short pass. Wiley will get it to Bartlett to break the record. No, he doesn't. Unselfish play, and he has put it through for another one to Richmond. So 33 and three-quarter minutes. 33 and three-quarter minutes gone in the final quarter. Malthouse now from full-back. Upfield, taken by Mervyn Kane. Long kick by Kane. There's the siren. Richmond have won their first premiership since 1974. Kevin Bartlett equalling the record of number of goals kicked in a grand final, and Tony Jewell, the Richmond coach, being congratulated by his team. Are the Richmond players happy? We'll check the final scores in the 1980 grand final. Richmond 23 goals, 21, 159 points, defeated Collingwood by the biggest ever margin in a grand final, 9-24-78.
Bruce Monteith.
As a player, Tommy Hafey was a self-confessed battler in the modern era of football, and in fact one of the most successful of all time. Hafey moulded a physical, long-kicking, high-marking team that would win 4 premierships and was 3 times the champion of Australia. For 11 years, he put his personal stamp of honesty and integrity into Punt Road. Tommy Hafey is honoured as he is inducted with so many of his boys into the Richmond Hall of Fame.
Will he wolf this one out of defence? Yes, he will. Up to half for Campbell, a flyer.
He's had some opportunities to really add to the goal tally, but not kicking well at all.
Well, Campbell plays on from fullback and looks for Callaway. Campbell again, that's good running play. Gale knew if he had grabbed it, he would have been caught. Kutafiti's a rare fumble. That's Burke. Broderick. Oh, it comes out to Gasper from Campbell. That was very good football.
And now Callaway will tidy up. Coming from half-back, he goes to the outer side of the ground.
This could be 50.
Yeah, Wayne Campbell picks himself up after being sandwiched.
Campbell's been good, Sandy.
Yep, my word, he has.
Cross half-back.
Oh, that's
caught. Campbell. Well played. Good tackle. King was a look-away handball. Houlihan's been very handy. Oh. Campbell kicks a goal.
About 60 degrees. Comes in deliberately. Kicks. Through for a goal. The Tigers are back in town.
Out to Campbell. Can the skipper finish? He can.
Rough and ready in towards centre half back. Mark taken by Free and he's off. Little bit of a nudge out for Platten and away he goes. Tony Free towards centre half forward. Out towards centre wing. Free pushes Platten out of the road. Takes a one-hander. Good play.
Going short to Free. On the defensive side of centre, play on is the call. Free gets clear. Hogg up with the one hand.
It was Hogg and kick off the ground, rebounds towards Free. Free's hand pass over the top. A pretty rough and ready customer is Lees, but fairly effective. He kicks it wide and the mark has been taken by Free. Looking to play on at every opportunity. Free has his 8th kick up towards half forward.
In the opening quarter, McCormack spoilt Rendell, or it might have been vice versa. The kickers by Tony Free again. He's had a brilliant first quarter.
Over the top, Griffiths. Lee, sweeping hand pass to Free. He shrugs the tackle. Great play by Tony Free. Best on the ground so far in this game. Mathew Knights. Go Mathew Knights, say the Tigers fans. Can he kick a goal? Mathew Knights! It's there! The Tigers have got there first.
Fantastic goal, 3-3 to 1 goal. Knights from the centre with one bounce. Takes O'Connor on. Could he squeeze another one? Let's go, he's close, he's got it! Sensational!
Struggle for possession around the middle of the ground. Gale, now Mathew Knights. Every time Richmond look as though they need something as a lifter, it's Knights. Can he kick his third goal? He gets inside, well inside 50. This will bring the house down if you don't mind, umpire. It's a goal to Mathew Knights.
Hold the ball too long, and certainly there's going to be some fisticuffs here before the game's over. There's a little bit going on there.
It's a zone again. Back she goes, and there's Roach. Down he goes. There he goes again. Oh, down he goes. Umpire called play on.
It goes. Possible trying again.
Driving it down towards Hunt there over the centre half forward. There's Ditwich going after it. The right, oh, there's Brown down in Ditwich. Will he get a free kick?
Just about does a chip chop in the air.
Rhys Jones has to beat about 3 or 4 of them. That'll be a free kick.
Bit of pressure on Jonas, and he puts even more. Cracker. Demetrio is there as well, and blow me down if he doesn't get a free kick. And it looks as though Jim Cracker is in trouble here.
He does look in trouble.
He's in real trouble, and that's bad news for North Melbourne.
43, the ball back there towards the wing position, over the head of the pack. A chance for Duke Perez. Oh, he got him right in the face that time.
Puts the ball down, but there's a bad piece of disposal. Bad miss also by the player there in Malthouse, and we see
Peter Welsh, I think it was, getting, no it wasn't, it was Landy. Getting the treatment, rough and tumble once again. A very high and heavy tackle, possibly unnecessary, and players go down like 9 pins in this hectic first quarter.
Defence, but Roy Ramsey, the ever
he
copped that across the head. Yes, he copped that very hard across the head.
Now Clark of Richmond getting the tap down. It's taken by Cracker, who got flattened. Play continues. Richmond about to go forward. Pickering into the back of the opposition. The umpire said it. No free kick. It's a mark to Pickering.
Michael Pickering has had a quiet day.
Up toward Newman, out in front. Newman takes the back. And Malthouse copped him on the way through. Oh, no love lost here, I'll tell you that much.
Triple premiership star Richmond honours Barry Richardson as he is inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Now he would be not about 30 yards out. He's on an angle, kicking from the pocket on the member stand side down to the Richmond end goal. Swift having won the toss and electing to kick there. He's gone right across the face of goals. Here's a goal. Hart. Royce Hart, showing great anticipation, came out and took that mark. Now Hart is 15 yards out, directly in front. It's got to be a score of some sort. Up comes Hart, puts his boot into it. He put it right through the centre. There's Richmond's first, crossed it out towards centre half forward. A chance for Dean to take it on the half volley. He does so, comes through very cleanly. Play on is the call. The umpire's going to give him a free kick. Down to centre half forward for Richmond. There's a chance here. They're going in hard. Oh, they're meeting hard too. But it's West who comes out with it. In comes Farmer to lend him a hand. Rosenau picks up. Oh, are they going in hard here?
Hey, dropping the ball.
Oh, technical.
Yes, a bit rough, but he played the decision.
He's paid it.
He's 20 yards out. He's directly in front. Bull Richardson takes his kick. Could be offline, is it? It's swung around, though.
Goggins, 35, down in front of the pack. In they move, Ronaldson and Farmer. Farmer hits down, not cleanly, down to Billy Brown. Brown tackled by Goggin, but he's still in control. Farmer and Goggin grabs Brown. It's too high. And it's going to be Billy Brown's free kick. He's on an acute angle about 35 yards out.
Bill Brown comes up, takes his kick. It's a long one. What about accuracy? Oh, that's a magnificent effort. Right, he wasn't beaten by too much for pace. Woods, the big cat, showed a fair bit too. There's a throw in. Mitchell and Patterson. Patterson hooks it back here. The players go in. Nobody able to break. Oh, there's a hand pass from Bull Richardson to Bartlett. The kick now out to the flank position on the outer side. Farmer overruns it. Clay does too. Picked up by Barry Richardson. Richardson now to the edge of the goal square. Knock away here. There's a chance for Brown. He snaps. Looks all right. Barrett now takes his kick, goes down forward, Ganane comes out, he flies, tries to find a man across, it goes to Ronaldson. Ronaldson snaps, put it through. It's on the half-forward flank for Richmond on the member stand side. Barry Richardson takes it, he shoots a long one forward. Here's a battle royal, Ganane and West from behind. Ganane! You couldn't see him missing this. Oh, and through it goes.
Look at this one, a neat one in towards the centre wing. Farman runs through. He's tackled, slung, but he gets the kick. It's Barrett now a chance. Yes, he'll mark. He'll put a long one now in towards goal. Patterson screaming for it at full forward.
Barrett's keeping them in the game.
And his long kick goes in, but it's a chance. Royce Hart comes up. Good concentration, a drop punch. He's getting the distance. Right through.
Dean now will go in towards centre half forward. There it goes. It's swinging around. Who's there for Richmond? Bill Brown.
And marked it. And a good mark. He was the only little bloke to touch it, the smallest in the pack. Right, here's the throw in. Ronaldson in front. Tries to get it down. Comes down to Age with it. Struggled away by Brown. It's got to be a free kick. He's called it. Yes, Brown to take the free kick.
Number 40, little Bill Brown. A former wingman, now starring as a rover for the Tigers. Up he comes. He's kicked it. He's put it right through. Strang now. He takes his kick up towards centre half forward. They set themselves up. They go. The ball bounces. Oh, here's a chance for Barry Richardson. It's a short one over to Ronaldson. Oh, a good mark. At full stretch, he was able to pull that one in. Ronaldson, oh, he's a long way out. You couldn't see him kicking it. There's Paddy Ganane there. There's the kick. I'll tell you what, this is a ripper. Oh!
And it's tremendous atmosphere here at the MCG. Roy West kicking in towards the centre. Royce Hart.
Neville Grove, for the benefit of our viewers in New Guinea and our viewers interstate, got 4 weeks for striking a few weeks ago, and he missed it. What bad luck for him.
Freddie Swift's mark, Ted, right on the line. There's Peter Piano, the Geelong coach. What a glorious end to a captain to save the day right on the last few minutes of play.
Sitting behind, nobody able to mark, however. Picked up here by Bill Barrett. He steady shoots in. Right through. Tell you
you what, this is great football. Great football. There's the kick from Barrett. It's a long one. It's going to the edge of the goal square. Crow from behind. Racing forward is Royce Hart. Up he goes. Can't hold it. Comes down here to Northey. Northey gets a hand pass across here. Looks like Billy Barrett who's put his boot into it. It's a long one. Alan Richardson out to Northey. Bad understanding there between Northey and Barrett. Instead of having a go for goal, he handballs over to Billy Barrett. Billy Barrett runs straight to an open goal. And good night, nurse.
Kicked off the ground by Sinners. Into Barrett. Barrett fumbles. Barrett goes for the hand pass. Balks. Gets a good kick. And they could have won the game for Richmond. Picked up here by Marr. Marr gets the ball out onto the half-forward flank. Barrett in there. He keeps the ball in play.
Battle. Dempsey slips over. Thompson can't get his hand to it. Taken by Barrett. Almost tripped. Barrett's still swinging around. He doesn't know where to go. He's all dressed up, but this time he drives forward and he's put it clean through the centre.
Half-back flank. Clay's kick goes in towards centre half forward. They go for the mark here. Barrett picks it off the pack. He runs right into goal. It's a long shot.
Beautiful.
And as easy as you like.
Kicks down to the half-forward flank on the outer side. Hart is racing for it there, but it's Northey. Northey tries a hand pass to Barrett. Barrett straightens up. His kick is a poor one. It's down towards the goal square. Players overrunning it. Picked up by Lofts. Lofts now back towards centre half forward. The ball taken by Barrett. Barrett kicks. Put it through. Position on that outer side. They set themselves, players moving in front. Oh, Perry went up a mile. A glorious mark from behind. A hand pass across to Barrett. Barrett, a long kick down forward, almost to the goal square. Ganane.
Look at this Will of the Wisp go. Oh, hand pass nicely to Barrett. Barrett balked, finished him, and slammed it goal.
Oh, beautiful. Kekovic fell over all by himself. Jewell didn't touch him, but Jewell wins the ball. Has a couple of touches on the ground, and the kick's not a good one, but it's a chance for Barrett. He does a real diving catch. Gallagher straight away, but a hand pass comes out to Bill Barrett. Barrett's gone for a short pass to Northey, and a long way from goal. Onto the right foot he kicks, up toward Ganane. The ball punched away. At the back is Barrett. Can Barrett get his boot to it?
Players to welcome these players to the MCG on Australia. Here's Liam Stewart.
A wonderful occasion. Triple Brownlow medalist. One of the all-time greats. He's joined Dick Reynolds and Bobby Skilton. 3 Brownlow medals.
Frank, but it looks like he's playing into trouble here. He's coming up the ground. This is very dangerous. And the mark taken by Stewart, going goalward, kicks straight toward the open goal. And bad play by Anthony. It's Clay coming through the centre now, up towards half forward. Stewart flying over the top. Oh, pulled in a beautiful mark. Now to Bartlett. Bartlett goes for a long hand pass. Stewart straightens up, lines him up, and shoots at goal. Half back. Jenkins is in there. Big Jenkins there, but it's a Richmond mark.
McCullough gets a knock over the back, which relieved by Roberts of Essendon. Roberts' kick goes straight to Stewart. Stewart plays on, comes straight down the ground and looks right through the middle.
Goes straight up the centre, playing confidently the Magpies. Up goes big Brian Roberts, couldn't hold it. Taken by Sproul. Over to Stewart. Stewart from about 50 yards out, pops it through.
Battling for the ball with his mate in there in Hay. It's Francis Burke gets a hand pass over here to Stewart. Stewart turns around on Thompson, the umpire, kicks towards goals, and that's another one on the board.
His tackle, when not in possession, taken by Clifton, goes with a pass, taken by Bond, however, who hand passed across to Stewart. He's already kicked 1 goal, and again the same thing as we saw. He's come through from the centre half.
The ball, Grimler puts it back towards the centre. Stewart well shepherded.
Oh, beautiful.
Down towards Burke. Burke gets it, crashes his way through, a left foot, big shot at goal and through.
Walsh gets an awkward bounce of the ball and through comes Burke. Burke of Richmond, a long one, down forward once again.
As Burke intercepts, he runs into the centre of the ground. A long kick from Burke.
Mackay just crashes his way up, but look who smothers the kick. Full of courage, Francis Burke. A great effort. He brushes Jesselenko aside. Burke is still going.
McGee hand pass to Burke, and Burke with great courage.
And here's Francis Burke, captain of the Tigers, running through now. Captain fantastic, a great name, and probably one of the true gentlemen of the game, a well-respected player by every opponent and his teammates. Francis Burke, 200th game. Boy coming down from Nathalia. His father played for Richmond as well, and certainly he's done a fantastic job since he's been with the Tigers.
There's 4 Carlton players there and beaten by a champion, Francis Burke. High flies are there though, but no mark.
Bobby Skilton always said that he'd trade his 3 Brownlows for a premiership. It took Mervyn Kane
too far out for young Kevin Bartlett. Puts a big kick. Where is he? He picks it right up into the... Oh, Patterson! What a beauty!
Here at the MCG. Roy West kicking in towards the centre. Royce Hart! It's a chance here for Graham Osborne. He gets a left foot to it, but it's across the face of goal. Right in towards that forward pocket, and a glorious mark to Irwin.
Good distance with that, with the breeze. Centre half back to centre half forward, and what a climb. Magnificent mark, dragged down by Barry Young.
Particularly late in the game. Oh, look at that from Mark Dave Rains. What a mark.
Going the wrong way. Landy's high kick. Oh!
Taylor with O'Halloran. Taylor!
Ball out there towards Cloak. At the back is Roach. And look at that from
On the boundary line, he bends it back. And oh, look
that mark by McKee.
What about the contest there by Evans as well? All three players, Davis, all had eyes for the footy.
Gives it across the Hart. Plenty of run in the Lions' legs. Inside 50, here comes Leppage. Great mark taken by Rogers. Sensational mark. But maybe not like a Jeff Farmer or Winston Abraham.
Dragosevic to centre-half forward. Oh, you've done it again, Mathew. You are verging on superstardom.
What a mark. It looked like the ball was going to go out of bounds for certain, but the kick came back in. And when he's got a good run at it, can't he leap and take a spectacular mark? Dragosevic was fantastic.
But he does play better on a player that's actually a marking type of player.
Oh, spectacular work by Merenda. Magnificent leap and mark. Play of the night so far.
Will they pay the ultimate price? So a big chance for the Tigers. Again, a high ball, hole in the high flyers. Gale over the top. Magnificent mark to Michael Gale. Listen to the Tiger supporters.
At the back, Merenda. Oh, what a leap and mark by Mathew Richardson. We have just been entertained here in the first term by a young, enthusiastic
Gale. Back to Campbell again. Same spot. Goes a little bit longer this time. Oh, that's a mark. Charles. Terrific job in the first half on Hafey. Prescott's kick past the centre half. Oh, what a grab!
Floats a drop punt to half forward. Richardson, fantastic mark.
Kicks across his body, up and under kick. Burke! Great mark! Came from nowhere.
Rogers kicks inside the 50. End to end.
What a ripper! His kick down towards half forward flank. Mitchell! Whoa! What a mark, Michael Mitchell! Earlier, this one a centering kick. Ryan, yes!
For Lee, opposed to Blake. Lee got up high. Should have been played that one, I thought, but the umpire said no. He breaks away. That's a lot of pace being shown by the big man. There was a chance there for Hawkins to get moving, but he lost possession to Big Lee again. Takes one bounce and sprints away.
Jack Hill, the blind miner, could have seen that.
Here's the big fella again.
There's Mark Lee. Again has a couple of bounces.
Puts a long kick down straight toward big Mark Lee, who's having a picnic. Mark Lee looks around, can see a few leads. He's
looking for Lee. Lee takes the mark, plays on straight away, goes long with the kick. Across the ground, and it's Lee once more who takes a timely mark. Plays on straight away with a hand pass out to Rains.
Half forward position. The big arms of Cloak go up. Get it down towards Lee. Playing the Rovers game. Long kick by Lee. Looks like a goal. What a magnificent kick.
They're looking for Mark Lee. Punched away by Fitzpatrick, who's now down on the ground.
They're in front by 5 points. Knocked out by Lee, dominating those bounces, or those ball-ups.
As Mockhouse drives the Tigers out of the danger zone. Lee cleverly knocks it forward, jumped at the wrong time, but then biffed it over his head.
And again by Jeff Baker. They're playing with Coppers as Big Lee takes the ball away. Goes for a pass. And the Magpies not going too well at the moment. But that goal might give them a bit of hope. No, there's a long knockout.
It's the sort of thing that loses games.
That's right. Lee goes for the big...
Tremendous kicker of the football down towards Lee. Got one hand to it and a great mark.
A very bad decision.
Cloak and Templeton have both suffered now.
Yes, they certainly have. As Emmett Dunn gets it right down towards Lee. He's up high. He takes a mark too.
And Jimmy Jess almost a mark to Jods to play on now, said the umpire, as the hand pass comes out from Preston out towards Lee.
To full forward. Lee, the meat and the sandwich, and the general says, beat me if you can.
Jimmy Jess, mark, a free kick has been paid.
Play on.
But Craig Smith gets the ball forward. The advantage rule allowed, and so the big fellow Lee puts it towards half forward. Manton takes a lovely mark. Foster up and down before the ball had even arrived. Manton gets the hand pass across to Lee. A goal coming up as Mark Lee goes forward.
That's great play.
18 minutes gone in the final term. Rains to Wiley. As the Tigers try and get it out of the centre. Back to Terry Smith. It comes from Rains.
Going here for this 1980 grand final, Peter.
Francis Burke. Long kick towards the outer side of the ground. Oh, getting up very high to take a screamer was Rains.
Rains coming in for the shot. This is the shot with their camera behind the goals. And that's right through the middle. So the Tigers have hit the front. Half-forward position. Kicked on by Williams. Over to Rains. Walks. Gets around Malin okay. Goes for the long kick, looking there for one of the big guys to take a mark. Velperovic couldn't hold that, particularly late in the game. Oh, look at that from mark by Rains. What a mark.
To Francis Burke, and Strawn gets it back again. Tries a short pass in towards the centre wing position. Jeff Rains is there. He's a speedy character, and there's no one within 10 metres.
Sets up the handball going the wrong way. Landy's high kick. Oh!
A triple best and fairest winner and a ruckman who followed in the footsteps of Dyer, Morris and Wright, Neville Crowe was robbed of his chance of premiership glory in 1967. He was rubbed out after this altercation with John Nichols in the second semi-final. Captain of the club for 4 years, Crowe would return as president in 1987, and as the club faced dire financial woes, he helped initiate the Save Our Skins campaign. Crowe, from player to president's son, Neville is an inaugural member of the Richmond Hall of Fame. Tony Jewell is one of that rare breed to have played in a premiership side and then returned years later and coached his club to a flag. A tough and gritty performer over 80 games in the 60s, Jewell was a member of that mighty side that won the flag in 1967. There would be 2 spells as senior coach for Jewell, with the highlight being the record-breaking 1980 grand final victory over Collingwood. A true servant of the Tigers, TJ has been the football director of Richmond's board since 1994. His club honours him as Tony Jewell is inducted into the Richmond Hall of Fame.